owner of COSMarketing Agency here, and today we are talking about Veefly, which is a YouTube ad campaign management software. This is one of many systems that we use right here in our agency at scale to grow YouTube channels, one of many. So this came up recently because we've joined Veefly's affiliate program. So I just wanted to go into just kind of like a brief overview of their inner workings of their account. That way, if you are potentially interested in Veefly specifically, or in general, running YouTube ads, you kind of get an idea as to how to do that. All right, so we're going to start to screen share and we're going to go through their system. Before we get going here, just remember to like, share, and subscribe to our content. It really helps us out here on the channel. Basically, what we do every single week is we go through full tutorials of different software systems. We give you free marketing advice pertaining to different industries or just general entrepreneurial related marketing information, particularly in the realm of design, social media content, that sort of thing. A little background on me. I've been involved in marketing one way or the other for over a decade, and I am the proud owner of COSMarketing Agency, which is a local agency here in Central Florida. Basically, we're a complete full service company, turnkey. You can turn over all of your marketing to us or a portion of it. We can coach you on how to do it, do some of it for you, all of it for you. We have a lot of different options here at our company. So let's get to the good stuff while you're here. So let's talk about Veefly. So let's say you have a YouTube video that you want to run. Obviously, you have to make sure that it's posted first on YouTube. Then once you're ready, you're going to go ahead and put in the link. I'm going to go to one of our prior YouTube videos and I'm going to put it in here. So when you land inside of their system here, you're going to put in the link. Okay. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to set your budget. Now, my recommendation would be to set a budget where you can be consistent. Basically, you're going to take the amount of YouTube videos you have and you're going to divide it evenly. Can you do $25 a video, $50 a video? It just really depends on what your budget is and what your preference is. Now, you can do as little as $10 in a video. You're not going to get a ton of views, but 500 is nothing to sneeze at. So even if your budget is very, very low starting out, it does have its benefits. Another thing to keep in mind is that they give you prompts to add more views if you accept their offers here. So if I go to accept offer, boom, we're paying another $25 and we get some extra views here. Here we're well over 1,000. And typically speaking, I don't run ads for less than $25 each, most of the time more. So this kind of falls in line with what we do as well. The larger the amount that you're willing to spend, the more extra views you can get with these coupon codes that you see here. And you can save quite a lot. 20% does add up when it comes to these YouTube views. Now you can go and select it by country. Keep in mind, if you select it by country, I'm going to say the United States because that's where I'm from, it's going to significantly drop your views. The reason why is that it gets very, very specific. So keep in mind, if you are specifically targeting a certain country, you will have far less views. But if you can only service people in certain countries, then it makes a lot of sense. Why show this ad to people and places that can never take action and buy what you offer? So this gives you the option to automatically add the most relevant tags from your channel. That's what I do typically because you also save money there. I'm going to unclick it just so you can see what it looks like. I'm going to say select manual. And then when I select manual, I can pick the interests and the specific keywords, right? I can add the keywords from my video, and I can also say what specific category, right? So I can say all interests, specific categories. In this case, I'm going to say business and career. So if I'm doing the United States, and I want to do, let's say 25 and up, probably 25 to 64, right? Like in the range of people that might buy our services. Over 65 and up, they might be retired. So that doesn't leave me with a ton of views, but these are targeted. These are far, far more targeted. Okay, so we're going to go on to the next part. The next part is subscribers, like and comment, website traffic, social fans, or installs. So with the app installs, that's specifically for promoting an app. Now, most of you, including myself, are going to skip that. The social fans one is when you're promoting another social media link, and you can also promote the front page of your YouTube channel in there too. That's one thing to keep in mind. Or maybe a Facebook page, Instagram, LinkedIn. LinkedIn's really popular. You know, maybe you want to add that there. Website traffic. This is what we mostly go for, is website traffic. Typically, we like to send them to a specific part of the site that we're talking about. That helps with our SEO, or search recognition, and it's by far our most popular thing that we do, because ultimately we want people to go to our website. Statistically speaking, the majority of people in our industry in marketing are going to want to see a website at least once before they decide to buy. So this kind of does speed the process along of getting the prospect down the pipeline. Like and comment is obvious. It's going to elicit responses from people who are more likely to like and comment. And then subscribers, of course, is if you want to get more subscribers. I would say subscribers or website traffic is probably going to be your best bet. The reason being, if somebody's willing to subscribe to you, they're probably willing to like or comment, since subscribing to content shows a higher level of engagement, believe it or not, than liking and commenting, because statistically overall, the reason being is that subscribers know they're going to see your posts again and again, because they're asking the algorithms to show more of your videos. So that's just my humble opinion. Keep in mind, with likes and comments, you are trying to elicit a response from someone who, statistically speaking, comments more often than others. That does not necessarily mean they're going to comment with the best feedback or information. There are a lot of trolls online, and we've done YouTube videos that were great, gave people a lot of information, but as soon as we click the like and comment, or we do what's called an A/B test or a split test, where we're testing different variables, one might be website traffic for a video, and the other one might be the same video of likes and comments. Anytime we do likes and comments, we mostly get good feedback, but then you tend to also get some troll comments or spam comments where they're advertising something to you. So just keep that in mind. My go-to is website traffic and subscribers. So then you go to create campaign. I'm not going to create this campaign because I already ran this as an ad, but just kind of giving you an idea. You can do PayPal now, PayPal later, or credit or debit card. Now, at the time that I am filming this video, which is December the 4th, 2023, the debit and credit card section of their site is having some sort of issue with authenticating. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I talked to their staff, and it seems like that's something that they're working on. It's been a struggle for them to take credit cards directly. It seems like the PayPal system is what's working out the best. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of PayPal. That being said, you don't have to have an actual account to do this. You can kind of do this anonymously, just using PayPal as a way to check out and buy your ad. Just keep in mind, if you do that and you pay through PayPal, it might say PayPal in your bank statements, or it might say Promodome, which I believe is another name that Veefly goes under, maybe a doing business as or something along those lines. So most of the time we do the PayPal pay later thing, and we just pay it off for the month later on, and that's really it. And it's pretty simple. You know, again, you don't have to have an actual PayPal account to do that. So, all right, Now we're going to delete this because I'm not going to run that ad. Okay, as you can see, we've been doing quite a lot of ads, and the ad spend is not super high because we are doing countrywide, so, or worldwide rather. So it kind of maximizes our dollar. All right, so we're going to go to a few other things to check it out. Actually, let's start top to bottom here. Bulk views, right? You can pay up front and you can get bulk views, basically just like anything else. When you buy in volume, it costs less per unit. Same thing with buying YouTube views on their platform. Promoting a video, that's exactly where we went to. Promoting a channel, you can put an individual channel link, which I will do here. Let's get rid of the thing that says featured. Okay, please enter YouTube channel link. Maybe I do have to do that. Let's see. Please enter your YouTube channel link. I did. Stay in call. Let's try this again. Let's do videos. This particular feature I have not used. Let's try this again. Please enter your YouTube channel link. So it looks like that might be having some issues. We may have to talk to their staff about that. Now, the promote a channel, I believe will take people to the front page of your channel. I'm not entirely sure. I boost or put ad dollars rather into individual videos. So I have not personally used this function. Go to buy packages. That allows you to speed the process of monetization. Now, over time, if you're posting YouTube videos consistently and you're running them as ads or getting, good organic views, you will hit your monetization goals. But this kind of speeds it along and allows you to put it into one lump sum package, which overall saves you a ton of money. And it goes based on monetizing, like your regular starter monetization, getting your silver play button, and so on and so forth. And they've added some things to this over time. So for the YouTube tools, this is where you're going to go to for your AI related things here. So your keyword title generator, which I've used plenty of times before, you want to use that to help you come up with some ideas for YouTube titles. Now, it is limited in the amount of characters and the amount of times that you can do this per day. So I would be very particular, like have an idea of what it is that you want to talk about in this YouTube video before you just start putting in random keywords. Just kind of use it to tweak what it is you're already kind of leaning towards. So let's pretend like we want to do a video on YouTube ad campaigns, right? So we'll say YouTube ad coaching and see what it comes up with. It's a limited amount of keywords, but that's enough information to help give us a title, a YouTube video title on YouTube ad coaching. So we're going to let Veefly decide on the tone of voice of the ad, but you can specifically put any kind of tone of voice that you want. I typically let Veefly decide on its own because its organic way of doing it is usually what I need it to be. Now, specifically, if I want it to be humorous, sometimes I'll do that just to do something different. But for the most part, I just let Veefly decide. So we're going to generate some titles here. YouTube ad coaching, get started now. YouTube ads, learn how to master them. YouTube ads pro tips for success. That one I kind of like. YouTube ads coaching to boost your results. I like that one too. YouTube ads unlock your potential. So these last few here are pretty much the best. So, and you can copy all these and add them to whatever you want. So let's say you're a fellow marketer and you're looking to give some feedback to a client about what they should add as a title for their YouTube videos. This is one way to do it. You know what I mean? And by the way, you only pay Veefly for views that you're running in your YouTube videos. You don't have to pay to use the platform. So technically you can log in and use this and it's free. Just something to keep in mind. Title rewriter, that's when you have a title and you want to rewrite it in a way that's a specific tone of voice, or you just want to see like what their AI is going to come up with. So you can put your original title, which let's go to here for Jobber. Is Jobber the best CRM for the service industry? Let's type that in. Let's see what it wants to give me for these changes here. Let's see what it comes up with. Is Jobber the ultimate CRM for service providers? I like that because it's ultimate in there. Sounds, more catchy. Jobber the best CRM for business services, ? And they're all kind of similar. Optimal, not necessarily the best keyword, but that's okay. What's ideal? This first one to me seems like perfect. So what I could also do if I wanted to, I could go and I could change that video to that new title, or I can run an A/B test, reload the video with a different title and see how that goes. There's lots of different things that we could do with that, but kind of gives you an idea of how to rewrite titles. Okay. So then we have the hashtag generator. Generating hashtags for your YouTube channel videos is super, super important. Just because it's connected to the search algorithms, and without the right kind of titles and keywords and everything else, it's going to be hard for people to find your video. So it looks like we already hit the maximum attempts. Earlier today, I did use it briefly, but not that long. So one of my few criticisms of this platform is that they do not give you a lot of options, or not options, but ability to use their AI generator again and again. I'd like an option where even if I had to pay to use more credits with their AI, that would be something that would be possible. So if you're watching this and you're using Veefly, you're thinking about using Veefly, write them and ask them, maybe, find out, hey, can you guys have an option to where you could do more with your AI? You get more credits, like how do you go about that? That would be my suggestion. Now we do also use other AI tools for copywriting purposes. That's mainly my go-to because we don't have any limitations as far as that goes, or it's such a high limitation we won't hit it anytime soon, if that makes sense. But this is still good for somebody who has just one account and is doing stuff part-time, or just every once in a while needs a little bit of an extra help. So anyway, here you can go get some YouTube hashtags. Same thing with the description generator. Again, adding in a description with keywords, and it will, with your keywords if you wanted to, and then it'll pump you out a description. Tag generator, same thing. You can put in a video URL and it'll punch out some tags for you. Campaigns, that's a list of all your campaigns. You can go there again. That way. Packages, we don't have any packages set up. Promoting a specific channel, we can add that there. Reports, it gives you, shows you how many subscribers you got. The reporting is a little bit limited too. That's one of my only other gripes, but I typically go inside of the YouTube analytics studio in order to check out those numbers anyway. So you go to upload a video. This is the fastest way I know how to do it. Okay. And then now you're in the YouTube studio. You can go to settings to add things to the back end of your channel, dashboard, analytics, things like that, to see those numbers. That's my suggestion, would be to do that instead of just relying on Veefly's reports and analytics. It's always better on the YouTube platform. Plus it refreshes, I think, often. Every couple minutes, something like that. On the front end, it won't, but on the back end, it refreshes very quickly. So I would just go to YouTube, but that's me. Everybody has their preference. Payments, it'll show you what you paid and when. Adding funds to your wallet means that you basically can say, okay, I'm going to put, for the sake of argument, I'm going to put $500 in there for the month. And then you can slowly but surely, put in ad dollars into your videos. And then once it's gone, it'll go to zero. And that's another way for you to budget, is by doing that, putting in all the ad dollars you want to spend for the month. And once it goes to zero, you know that you've hit that budget amount without sitting there and counting every single video or wondering, okay, how much did I spend? It's just a way to do it. I like to boost each thing individually. I track my ad dollars pretty closely. So I don't often use this, but if you're just starting out or budgeting is an issue for you, this is super valuable. I do like this feature. Tickets would be if you have an issue and you need a support ticket, you can always email them at support@veefly.com or click the chat function. you put in your name, your email, and the message, and then a chat will pop up and you'll talk to a representative. They do answer quickly, but please note, just like a lot of other software systems, most of these people are outside of the US. It's just kind of how it goes these days. So if that bothers you, then this system might not be for you. But that being said, there's not going to be a lot of YouTube ad platforms that are not run by people outside the country, or at least have people outside the country on their support team. It is almost impossible to find that nowadays. Affiliate is their affiliate program, so you can go join their program, earn cool stuff. In my case, I've already joined. Let me see if I can log in, kind of show you the back end of their affiliate section. I do not recommend joining their affiliate program unless you've already used their platform, obviously, because you want to make sure that you like their platform first. Here we go. You can create your link there. You see that? And then what I typically do for my affiliate links, I will use it in posts pretty much every single week. So I have like a little notepad right there that has the link. I'm gonna make a note here also that says main affiliate link, because there's another one that used to be active as well for us. I'm going to go to save. Okay. So, and then you have messages, you know, congratulations on the partner program. We just started this, so it's all very, very, very new. So yeah, you have a way to kind of download your leads, see who's converting, things like that. And as you can see, since we just started, we don't have any clicks or any commissions yet. But this would be something to check in the next month or two and kind of see what people are clicking on. Okay, so I'm going to close that out. That's the affiliate program. Basically, if you share the link in a YouTube video or other post, people click on it and they add Veefly, it's going to give you 15% commission. And I will contact their team directly for more specific details on that. Free views. Okay. So to unlock free views, and you can do this pretty early starting out, you need to verify your phone number and you need to create a campaign. That's all you need to do. As soon as you do that, you got 1,000 free views that you can use, and they never expire. So I'm going to redeem this. Okay, so it wants me to actually promote it in a specific video. So I'm going to go back. I'll do that later. So yeah, that's a pretty quick and easy way to get 1,000 free views, is by doing that, just verifying your information. And then the referrals, right? You see the referral program, that's like the short link to the referral program, right? So this one allows you to directly post to it. So you can go like this, boom, you made a post about it. You know, any one of these, you can do that, or copy it and put it on another site, like let's say on LinkedIn, go copy, paste, put it in. It's pretty easy. So if somebody copies in this referral link, both of us will be getting 500 free views. So the other one is 15% commission, and this one is 500 free views. So it's a little confusing because they're both called referral program, or actually this is affiliate and that's referral. To me, affiliate and referral is kind of the same thing, but just be careful and read like what it is that you're sharing. I mean, you can't go wrong if you're sharing the referral program versus the affiliate. If somebody clicks on it and they buy something, you're going to get some sort of benefit from it. So still definitely worth the time. All right. So that's our quick overview of Veefly. Again, this is a channel that we've been, or a software system we've been using for several months now. We just recently joined their affiliate program as well. I've used other systems. This is one of the better ones in terms of quality for the price. If you want, I can go into detail about other software systems that we've used for YouTube related ad campaigns, or we could do a deeper dive into Veefly, maybe go into those AI title and description generators in more depth once those credits replenish. Maybe we can do some mock tests for that if you want. If you have specific things for me to add to that in the future, let me know, comment below with any questions that you have or any ideas for sure. Another thing to keep in mind is we have YouTube sponsorship opportunities on our channel, that channel that you saw earlier. You can get ad space on our channel, so you don't necessarily have to run your own channel, or if you want extra exposure on your channel, that allows you to do it. So the possibilities are endless with us. We have a sponsor program. We can coach you on marketing. We can do some or all of it for you. We really, truly believe in helping small business owners, and we want to be your turnkey solution, your trusted resource for all things marketing and business. All right, I am Katrina, the owner of COS Marketing Agency. It's been absolutely a pleasure speaking with you. And if you have any questions, again, comment below, and please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.